Hello and welcome to another video from me, Zaphod Beeblebrox. Now you're probably wondering why my shirt is all falling apart and all ragged. Well, I got angry the other day, and like David Bannister, who becomes the Incredible Hulk, well, I don't turn green, but I become the Incredible Zaphod. My name's Zaphod Beeblebrox and I'm the British tech guru. And yes, yesterday I got fairly annoyed. The person calling himself Prince Charles decided to spend £250 million of taxpayers' money on getting a little tin crown put on his head. Well, I'm sorry, but I could put a plastic chair on the balcony on Buckingham Palace and pay some YTS trainee £5 to put a little tin hat, the same tin hat on my head, or his head, whoever's head, and say, yay, you know, head of the mafia clan. Yeah, because that's all the royal family is. It's a mafia clan that became successful. But I digress. Today I want to talk to you about the Harbour Freight magnifying helping hands. There we go. It's actually quite good, surprisingly, as long as you take that stupid magnifier off. Now the magnifier, I shall take it off without dropping it. There we go. The magnifier just makes it a little bit top heavy. It tends to fall over. And that is actually how it is without the magnifier. And to be quite honest, I find that is bloody useful. This, not so much. However, for my solar tracker, it will be useful. Now, the only problem is this thing is screwed on and it just keeps swiveling. Whatever way you turn it, it just swivels. And let me pull this apart. There we go. Put the magnifier down just to make sure it didn't get broken. That is some kind of thread. Now, with my wonderful caliper thing, whatever, Harbour Freight, I shall measure this, and it measures at round about 4.5 millimeters, which should be M4.5. But let's get out my wonderful thread gauge, and we're going to turn it to 4.5. Oh dear, old age is getting me. Okay, we shall get it to, where were we? We were looking for 4.5. Which side are we on? Metric. Okay, we're on the metric side. Oh, now Russian thread gauges, very handy. This one says Rezbummer M60, and what that is, on the M side it's in metric. On the other side, where it says Rezbummer Dream, that funny little character right at the end before the 55 is the Russian character De. It means Dweem, inches. Yes, the Russians did have inches. So I'm going to measure this at 4.5. Let me see if I can find the 4.5. It's going to be here somewhere. So I'm looking for the 4.5, 4.8, 2.4, 2, 1.8, 1.6, 1, 0.7. Some of these are very badly printed. 0.75, 1, 1.25. Why is 4. Oh, okay, that's imperial. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 1.75, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. Right, that seems to be a good place to start. We will, oh dear, that does not work at all. Now, to save us a lot of fiddle and fussing and faddling and whatnot, I have actually looked at this before with the thread gauge, and that is no known thread. So it's some Chinese fancy thread that they designed, and nobody knows what the fuck it is. Oops, can I say that? Well, I've said it now, so yes, I can say it. And my videos are adults only. Not that adult. Oh heavens, good heavens, good heavens. I'm not running OnlyFans. Heavens, heavens, heavens. I think if I went on OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure they'd have no viewers left. Anyway, so try and get this back on there. Oh, seems to be solid this time. Okay, it was not spinning anymore. That's good. So I'm gonna have to find some way of fastening this. I could just put a screw through the end of the arm of my thingy, of my solar tracker, and just fasten it on with the supplied little gizmo. And I shall put it on the little gizmo right now. And I was going to measure the focal length of the magnifying glass, see how the distance between a sheet of paper and the magnifying glass when the magnifying glass is aimed at the sun, but at the moment we have no sun. We can't afford it. It is South Carolina, and when we do get sun, I'll be able to measure that, and when I've measured it, I'll make the arm for the solar tracker to be that long and a little bit more to allow me to put various thicknesses of things in the tracking in it, so that I can focus the magnifying glass on them. There will have to be some kind of focusing mechanism. So I'll probably put the probably do something to make the little tray of stuff move forward and back. Moving that, I can guarantee, would be a flaming nightmare. So, glasses off. That is what I'm working on at the moment. Now, I had a little look at my other project, which was I found I'd got 227 LEDs in parallel. Now, I'm pretty sure they're 3.3 volt, 20 mA LEDs. That would make sense. I had them running straight off a pair of 3 volt, sorry, a pair of 3 volt, no, a pair of 1.5 volt C cells before, and they weren't burning out, which was a miracle. Now 227 LEDs in parallel works out at probably around about 4.5 amps. And in order to get that working with a resistor, I'd probably need, if I use 6 volts, I'd probably need a 150 ohm resistor and probably at least a 50 watt, preferably a 60 watt, so let's say a 100 watt resistor. Well, those things I can only order from China. Big surprise. Everything comes from flaming China. Yeah, 150 ohm resistor. They're about $3, and probably about $3 postage, so $6 total. Or buy one from the US, also made in China, for about $12, and pay somebody else the extra just to have it faster. No, I'm too cheap. No. There's plenty of other shit I can get on with. Whoops, I'm sorry. Bad language. Yes, I don't care. This is an adult channel. No kiddies involved. And so, the solar tracker seems to have endless delays. Mind, having said that, what with my work schedule, and I just feel absolutely shattered at weekends, because I work a 12-hour day, 11, 12 hours. My alarm goes off at 4. I leave the house at 5. I don't get back to the house till 5:30. I'm shattered. And I do that 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Occasionally I get a day off. And I've got so many sick days built up, I could take quite a few days off. I could take a couple of weeks off. But I'm not going to do that, because I enjoy working. Strange that, isn't it? Anyway, I see it's beginning to get a little bit less cloudy now. There's a little bit of blue sky hiding between the clouds. So I might yet get on and measure the focal length. So I'll see you in the next video. And this has been Zayford Beeble Rocks with another British Tech Guru production.